Let me ask you a question. How many of us grew up seeing an elderly relative pull out bitter cola from their pocket like it was a precious treasure? You visit them, and before any serious conversation begins, they offer you one piece and say, "Take, it's good for your body." And because it was called bitter cola, you immediately started wondering, good for my body or punishment for my sins? But today on Synapse Energy, we are talking about one of Nigeria's most fascinating traditional plants, bitter kola. Is it just folklore, or is there real science behind bitter kola? Welcome to Synapse Energy today, and I am Dr. Akimbobola Otitoji. What is bitter kola? Now, bitter kola comes from a plant called Garcinia kola. Across Nigeria, it goes by different names. Among the Yoruba, it is called Urugu. Among the Igbo, it is known as Akilu. While the Hausa people call it Namijingoro, that is bitter goro, bitter kola. Now, different names, one remarkable seed. And for generations, Nigerians have chewed bitter kola for cultural, social, and medicinal reasons. Why is it bitter? That bitterness? Yeah, that's actually where some of the magic lives. Bitter kola contains natural plant compounds called phytochemicals, and this includes the flavonoids, the tannins, the saponins, and a very special compound called colaviron. This is where things get exciting. Colaviron is a group of powerful flavonoids, that is, phytochemicals, isolated from bitter kola. Research has shown that colaviron possesses remarkable biological activities. It has been studied for its antioxidant properties, anti-inflammatory effects, liver protective activities, potential blood sugar regulating effects. Now, at the molecular level, antioxidants help to neutralize harmful molecules called free radicals. Think of free radicals as tiny troublemakers that damage cells and contribute to aging and diseases. Now, colaviron helps the body to defend itself against these oxidative stress. At this point, we must celebrate Nigerian scientists who have worked so hard to broaden our understanding of colaviron. Let me speak to two of these. One is Professor Maurice Iwo. Professor Maurice Iwo was among the pioneering researchers who brought scientific attention to the medicinal potential of Nigerian plants, including bitter kola. His work helped bridge the gap between traditional knowledge and modern science. And then Professor Olatunde Farobi of the University of Ibadan has also made globally recognized contributions to understanding how colaviron works. His research has demonstrated how bitter kola compounds may protect the liver, reduce oxidative stress, and modulate inflammation. These scientists, these two, and several others, have shown the world that African medicinal plants deserve rigorous scientific investigation. And we appreciate them. Because while many people saw ordinary bitter kola, they saw molecules, mechanisms, and possibilities. So, is bitter kola a miracle cure? Let's be responsible. Bitter kola is not a magic cure for every disease. It should not replace prescribed medications. Most of the promising findings come from laboratory and animal studies, and more human studies are needed. Also, excessive consumption is not wise. So much bitter kola may contribute to sleep disturbances, increased heart rate in sensitive individuals, or digestive discomfort. So moderation matters. Now, here is the takeaway. Bitter kola is a cultural treasure. Bitter kola is a fascinating medicinal plant, a source of powerful compounds like colaviron, and a reminder that traditional knowledge and modern science can work hand in hand. So, the next time an elder hands you a piece of urugu, don't just think of bitterness. Think of centuries of indigenous knowledge. Think of Nigerian scientists uncovering molecular secrets. And remember, sometimes extraordinary science is hiding in the simplest things with you. This is Synapse Energy, connecting science to everyday life. Yes, bitter kola may be bitter on its own, but its story is incredibly sweet. But come away again next time. Stay healthy. Bye for now. Bye.